If there's one thing that holds you back and keeps you settling, it's this: fear of judgment and fear of looking stupid. Even if you take action and even if you become successful, what happens? People become jealous of you. In fact, the more successful you become, the more you'll find people not responding in the way you thought they would. For example, you make more money. People say, what? All you care about is material things now. You become more famous. Now all of a sudden people think that you're conceited and just obsessed with followers. So why is this? In this video, I'm going over 5 reasons people are jealous of you and what to do about it. Hey, what's up? It's Clark with Refusing to Settle. We help millennial entrepreneurs make passive income, refuse the 9-to-5, and earn your freedom. Make sure you smash that like button down below because I'm insecure. I need likes to validate myself. And subscribe if you're not already, because we go over so many more videos like this one that can impact your life. Reason number 1 that people are jealous of you: it's called the tall poppy syndrome. Now, I was down in Australia and one of our drivers actually told me this, and it made so much sense. They have a saying called the tall poppy syndrome in Australia. That's because in a poppy field where there's all these flowers growing, which one gets torn down? The one that stands the tallest. Comes by, it's ready to go, they whack it down. When it stands out, it becomes a target. Much like you, when you become successful, you're gonna be a target for people that become jealous of you because they want what you have. I love the fact that there's 2 ways to have the tallest building in town. The first way, build yours up, okay? But this requires what? This requires work, requires massive amounts of money and capital. It requires a lot of time, and let's just be real, it's hard to build a big ass building. But the second way, this is a much easier way in how most people go about life, but not you and me, my friend. They tear other people's down and they build a building that's not even that big. Most people are operating trying to tear you down from that second framework. This is so important because you're gonna get haters, you're gonna get jealousy from people. Just realize that they're seeing you as the tall poppy that they're trying to whack down to their level. And they're looking at your building and being like, oh my God, I could never build something that big. And so they're just trying to take a shortcut by tearing you down. Huge sign of people who are jealous of you if they're trying to critique you, if they're trying to criticize you, if they're trying to hold you back. Don't listen to them. Keep going, keep becoming successful, and keep running your race. For the second point, I want to tell you a quick story. So the other week I was in Miami for the 10X Growth Con, and I was out with some friends from a mastermind. We went to this rooftop bar. Now, I hate sports, okay? I'm not the guy to talk to about sports, and all the sports I played in life were single person, you know, like competitive swimming. I don't know anything about football, basketball. I get behind baseball, but I digress. We were watching the Super Bowl on a rooftop bar in Miami. Beautiful day, and I noticed something. There was so many groups of people who had tables with bottle service, all this catering, all this beer, and they were, you know, no judgment, they were out of shape. And I mean, they were fat, okay? Let's just be real, they're humongous. And these people were the loudest people in the bar. They would say things like the Super Bowl was going, oh coach, you made the wrong play. Oh, you should have put this person in. They had it all figured out of how their team was gonna win. And it was the coach's fault, and they were critiquing the coach. Then they were critiquing the players, and they were talking about how slow the players were running. And I was just overhearing it, and again, I'm not trying to judge anyone here, but I was just thinking, like, do you not see the difference here? Those players are getting paid not only millions of dollars, they're at the Super Bowl, but they're in the game. And you're sitting there watching it, critiquing it, drinking beer and eating nachos. Which one of those 2 is harder? Of course. Which one of those 2 gets the results? You and me, my friend, we can't be those people on the sidelines critiquing the coach when we're 300 pounds. We gotta be in the game. So important. Realize that when you are taking action, you're someone who's in the game. And the people who are jealous, the people who are hating on you, are the big 300-pound dudes eating the nachos, stuffing their face with cheeseburgers, and critiquing the coach. They don't have anything on you because you, my friend, are in the game playing. You ever seen people who are super successful really talk smack and hate on people? I don't see it as much as people who aren't successful. That's because people who are at the top 10%, right? They don't have time to worry about what the bottom people are doing or how stupid these people look, or they're not jealous, they're inspired. two totally different responses from the same feeling. That's how successful people think, not the jealous type. I'll end on a quote that my friend told me. A couple years ago, I had a big video go out. It's got 2.5 million views now. And my friend told me, you know, I was talking to him about all the hate comments, and to be honest with you, I don't really care. I think they're hilarious. I even screenshot them and put them in the Refusing to Settle group so we can all get a laugh. I don't take myself too seriously. But he said, Clark, never value the opinions from those you don't respect. I was like, man, isn't that the truth? That is good. If you don't respect the people hating on you, don't even worry about it. It doesn't matter. The third point, which one of these two is easier and requires less effort? Film a video, come up with an idea, get the balls to film it on camera, edit the video, upload the video, make sure it flows good, or type a comment on your cell phone. Of course it's the second one. That's because hating on something is easier. It's easier to do. And most people who are haters, they're taking the path of least resistance. They're lazy. See, when you take action, my friend, it signals to everybody else that they could be doing the exact same thing. What does that say to everybody else? I did it. You can do it too. Most people can't reconcile that in their head, and so to justify why they're not taking action, they lash out and they become jealous of you. All right, the fourth and fifth points are some of my most favorite ones. This is how to deal with your haters and jealousy. Fourth point, this is to show the process. The more that you show behind the scenes of what you're doing, the harder it is for people to really hate on you, because you're honest and you're showing it and you're not fake it till you make it and, oh, look at me, look at this end result that everyone's obsessed about. It's one of the reasons I started the vlog series here on Refusing to Settle. You know, I do a lot of these videos that are in a suit and in a nice little studio where it's cushy and warm, but I want you to know the whole process behind the scenes. The times where you're stuck in an airport for 8 hours, times where, you know, you have to meet with a tax accountant, like the unfun, glamorous stuff that goes into running a business. I was at the 10X event and speaker Jesse Itzler got up there. He said one thing that just made me laugh and really had me second guess myself for how I was running my business. He said, don't be afraid to look stupid. The less afraid you are to look stupid, the more successful you'll be, because you'll take more action, and more action gets more results. Right now, you might be nervous to put yourself out there because in your head, you're psychoanalyzing that like one person that's gonna like make fun of you to your friends. Are you really gonna let that person hold you back from the life you want? Those are the people standing in your way. You're putting yourself out there, you're starting a business, you're going for it, you're making money so you can help people. So don't even worry about the people who are trying to hold you back and tear you down. And that's what I'm doing this year. You know, I'm putting myself out there more. I'm trying to be more me, because what that does is two things. First off, when you start sharing more of yourself, it's gonna attract people to you that resonate and connect with you, right? Again, at the 10X event, I got stopped like 30, 40 times. The people that I met, I was blown away with how cool you guys are from Refusing to Settle. Like, the people were awesome, self-aware, good conversations. And it's funny because I hear some of my friends that have an online business and they talk about like doing a meetup or emails, and they're like, my people are so weird, man. And I'm like, I can't relate to you, because I put myself out there so that you know if you like me or you hate me. And that's fine, that's polarizing. But the people who like this channel and this content, you guys are awesome. You guys are rad. I would hang out with you on a Friday. By showing the process, you attract people who are more like you, and you repel people who wouldn't even be your friends, your fans, or your customers anyway. Kind of repulsion marketing is what they call it. Show the process. Don't be afraid to look stupid. The last point, this is how to deal with jealousy and haters. Be the first to laugh at yourself. I love the story from Eminem. Okay, you know that movie 8 Mile, where Eminem is growing up and he's going to like these underground rap battles, right? And he gets up there, very, very intimidating scene. You know, he stands out, he's like the only white rapper in the room, and everyone's gonna make fun of him. They're like, what the hell is this guy doing? What does he do? He gets on stage, and his first like freestyle is all about how white he is, how he's from a trailer park, how he looks like he's poor, how he doesn't have anything, and he takes all the punch away from what the other guy was gonna say. He's the first person to laugh about himself. So the other rapper gets up and he chokes because all his ammo was taken away because Eminem said it first. When you're self-aware enough to laugh and poke fun at you and not take yourself so freaking seriously, no one can really be jealous of you or hate on you. That's not only an endearing quality, but you take away all the haters' ammo because you've already said it about yourself. So it's like, yeah, he already knows. Perfect example of this. But I posted a video the other week called I Got Fat. Okay, I got fat. And then the cover was just me with my gut hanging out, like I partied too much and I ate too much and now I'm fat. And I took away all the ammo from my lower self. I was just beating myself up inside, you know what I mean? So this works with yourself too. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get massive accountability. I'm gonna be the first to laugh at myself, or the first person to really like put that out there. And so I did, and like people are so supportive of you when you're the first person to kind of own your shit. So being the first to laugh at yourself, don't take it too seriously. You're the one putting the most pressure on yourself. And if you're in your own head about filming content or starting a business or whatever, you're afraid of what, you know, your cousin, your mother, your brother, your neighbor, or whatever is gonna say, don't let that hold you back. That's the final message of this video, guys. Again, take action, take massive action, and go after what you want. That's the only way you're gonna be able to refuse to settle and get the life you want. I'm Clark with Refusing to Settle. Thank you so much for being here at the end of this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't be a hater. I guess you can give it a thumbs down if you're a hater, but smash that like button, helps out the algorithm, and leave a comment down below. I'm curious, how do you deal when people are jealous of you? What's your go-to method? Do you block it out? Do you acknowledge it? What do you do in the comments down below? I'll link down some free stuff in the description, including the 11 questions to change your life and our premium level course, My Best Journal. This is where you learn how to keep a success journal. It's not a diary, that has lasting benefits all the great minds have done throughout history. It's in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stop settling, start living. See ya.